Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day. And today is Monday the 7th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. Got up this morning, decent time frame, got up and around, got the dogs outside, all that good fun stuff. Jumped in the hot tub with my hard-boiled egg, kind of saved my bananas. I ran out on, I've got a couple left, but I like to have a banana before I go for my run in the midday. And I only have 2 left. So the other ones we have there are not quite, they're still too green, so they're not edible yet. So I'm trying to save them. So instead, took out a hard-boiled egg for my breakfast and got my liter of water like I do every morning. Got my soak on, got that going. Jumped in the ice bath for a couple minutes, and it wasn't that cold. I think it was like 65 or something. So it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't too great either. So it was nice, but it wasn't wonderful. So got back in. Wife had got off to work. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Better than I deserve. So she got off to work without issue. Everything was smooth at her end, and just hanging out with the pups, and pretty much spent the day in and out of the house, just getting a few things done here and there. Was waiting for the dew to burn off so I could get some mowing done, and it was literally on the point. I was like, yeah, I think the grass is probably dry enough. I think I'll be good. I'm gonna finish this little bit of cigar I got left, and I'll get some mowing. And before the cigar was done, which was less than 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, it started raining. I was like, shit. So I was like, whatever. So I had a friend that was going to possibly stop by. They talked about their board, had the day off, and they were going to come over and hang, and who knows what all, just mostly it's kind of just bullshit, I think is what the goal was. So, but they end up having a friend offer to take them out to the laundromat, whatever. They're kind of carless right now. So they're kind of at the whim of other people that are willing to drive them around places. So yeah, they went doing that instead. And apparently, I guess the person that took her also cleans a bunch of Airbnbs. So she had a ton of that stuff she had to get done up. So it took a lot longer throughout the day. So she did not end up coming over at all, which was all fine. So I understand, especially when you are down to an electric bike is all you have. You kind of have to take the free rides when you get them. So, but yeah, just kind of hung around there. I did think, well, it's midday, it's raining, or actually kind of late morning, I guess. I will just maybe lay down and take a nap. I didn't sleep great last night. And got a phone call from my father-in-law who said there was somebody there to look at his air conditioning. Supposedly my wife had set up an appointment, and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't answer the phone because didn't hear it ring, and I got the voicemail. And I was like, so I called him. He's like, Karen said she set it up. I'm like, what the hell? So I called her to ask her. And apparently we have a system on that air conditioner that they give us a discount on our electric bill. And they have the right to turn our AC off midday during the peak times. How are you guys doing?
Hi, how are you?
Better than I deserve. So they have an option to electronically turn our AC off in that house for, I think, up to like an hour or 2 during peak use times. And it's a little box. I don't know, we get like a 1% discount on our electricity. I've never seen it shut the AC off ever, so I don't know if it's hooked up correctly or if they just haven't needed it. I don't know which, but they wanted to come inspect it and make sure it's hooked up correctly. So it's been 10 years at least. I don't know, 8-9 years I've been down here. Never seen anybody come check it, and the whole time I lived there, never saw it kicked off. But we don't run our AC a lot of times, especially before my father-in-law moved there. In that house, I would turn the AC up to like 80 when I left in the morning and hanging outside the dogs and stuff, and we turned it back down to 75 when she got off work. So it didn't run until like 6 p.m., 5 at the earliest. And most of the days it never ran all day. Like it would be off from like 6:30 in the morning until at least 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Never ran at all. So the house would never reach 80, so it never mattered. But that's kind of what it is there. So that would have a little, I thought, man, she keeps getting scammed. There's somebody there trying to, I don't know, rob the house or what the fuck's going on. But turned out actually with the thing, she made the appointment like 3 months ago, I guess, for this one to come check it, and didn't bother telling anybody, him or me. That was kind of annoying. And then she also, she has some medication has been taken that she'd take midday. She forgot and said she had to head home to go get it. I'm like, hey, do you need me to bring it to you instead? And she was like, I hate to ask. I'm like, there's a million things I do. What's one more? Like, what the hell? So she said, yeah, if you can. So I went ahead and jumped on the motorcycle, used that excuse to go ahead and get the bike out for a little ride, which don't really need an excuse to get the bike out. But I hate leaving the dogs around by themselves because the one has to be put in the crate, owner's request, and the other one, I separate her into the bedroom because I just don't want her basically, I guess, being seen by the one in the crate. I think it feels rude. So I don't like leaving the house for very long if I don't have to. Like even right now, I'm out for an hour and a half, 2 hours with my father-in-law's physical therapy and all that fun stuff. But more of a necessity. So I went in and put them up real quick, grabbed the medication, jumped on the bike, ran over, dropped it off to her, and then headed back home. Got a nice little 15 minutes of fun on a bike, so kind of screwed around there. Got back to the house and basically just chilled out the dogs off and on throughout the day as it continued to rain off and on. Every time the grass would just about get dry enough I thought I could mow, it would rain again. So did not get any mowing done, which did really kind of suck. But went ahead, hung around there. Wife got home from work, went, got my run in, and knocked out a few miles. Got back from it, went ahead, got myself a shower, and we discussed having leftovers, and she was good with it. So I offered to take her out for curry. I'm like, let's go get Thai mango, which is a little Thai place we love up here. And the dogs would be fine for an hour and a half, 2 hours telling us to eat mango. And she wanted to have leftovers. She wasn't feeling great, wasn't feeling hungry. She's got a tooth issue or something in her jaw that's kind of bugging her. So yeah, she got to have a root canal done. But the other side of her mouth is now hurting, the other side of her head on her jaw area. She's got some kind of weird little painful bump there as well. So yeah, she's not looking to do a lot of eating in that scenario. So, oh, that's a beautiful house for sale. That's almost new. I don't remember seeing anybody living there yet, but I like that front balcony. Although I hate the noise of this road. It's always got traffic on it. I wouldn't want to live here. But yeah, this is a nice little place. Goes all the way back to the road behind it. And so you'd have a pull-through lot, which would be really nice because you could put your shop and stuff in the backyard and not have your front yard all, piled up with a garage shop. But yeah, that's probably, I don't know, $4 million, at least 2.5. I don't know the layout, I don't know the square footage, I don't know nothing, but things down here on Riverside are pretty pricey. So my guess, if I had to be on the conservative side, I'd say 2.5. Realistic, probably 4. But definitely, if I'm spending anywhere near that kind of money, which I would never be doing, I would be having 1,000 acres somewhere with some hills in it, not right here with a 3rd acre lot. So, but yeah, went ahead and just kind of had a nice little dinner, got the dogs all fed again, got them all medicated. One of them's got 2 pills a day for like a week, and then that one stops medication. That one doesn't have medication, thank goodness. So yeah, got that done. Just kind of chilled out, had a pretty relaxing, lazy evening, and ended up back outside the dogs. The rain had stopped, and had myself a nice cigar, headed back in, watched a little bit of Castle, wrapped it up, and called it a night. So that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.